Hey you, Meowkaiser coming at you today with Johann's character preview. I'll be going through his previews, tell you what I think, and tell you how I think he's going to be played, and whether or not I think he's going to be good. There's a lot we don't know yet, but we can go through that together. Now, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You can follow me over at twitch.tv/Meowkaiser. I stream at 8 p.m. EST. And if you aren't subscribed to me already, please do so. It really helps me out. Likes and comments help me out too, but do that if that's something you want to do. Usually I try to make it fun and threaten, but not today. So Johann is a priest, which wasn't obvious enough by all the crosses, but his skills are Consecration and Sermon, and he is D+ hand. Unfortunately, these don't actually tell us much about his stats. We'll have to actually see what the actual stats are. And I think possibly one of my favorite details about him is that he does the sign of the cross whenever he gets angry or annoyed. So his field skill is Consecration. It has a cooldown of 40 seconds, and it applies a buff that lasts 80 seconds every time you use it. And after channeling for 2 seconds, offers one item from the bag as an offer. For his Consecration, depending on the item, he grants Father's Blessing or Holy Spirit's Blessing, effective for 80 seconds. Based on the grade of the item, there's a 0.5%, 1%, 2%, 5%, 80% chance that the equipped item is replaced with a higher grade random item of the same part/type. If there's no higher grade item existing, the equipment is replaced with a random one of the same grade. So Father's Blessing is if you offered an armor item, it's -1, -1, -2, -4, -10, depending on rarity. And then Holy Spirit's Blessing is +1, +2, +3, +5, +12 on attacks. So it seems like, from what I understand, is that he gets rid of an item in his inventory. And if it's an armor or a weapon, he has a chance of randomly upgrading one of his armor weapons that he's equipped with. And he gains a buff for 80 seconds. I think this means that we won't be seeing too much power of him from the early game, but we'll have to see. I don't think that he'll be fueling this himself. He might just go for and fuel it with a couple rare items, but for the most part, I think he's just going to be really contesting hard for corpses and trying to use them for the temporary buffs. His second skill is Sermon. He consumes 10 stamina and recovers 5 HP with the next basic attack. I actually talked to Nocti about this, and she thinks that it'll mean that he'll be a lot better at securing the first area, but we shouldn't be using this too much. It'll be very difficult to actually fund the stamina usage for it. And then the play guide doesn't really say much about it. It does mention that you can get both effects just because of the nature of the cast time and how long it lasts for, but I wouldn't be too reliant on that. The upgrade is funky. There is a worst case scenario where your purple chest gear gets upgraded into a Queen of Hearts, and then all of a sudden you only have 12 uses of your chest piece left and you're crying. So maybe we have to unequip our chest piece to make sure that doesn't happen. We'll have to see. That's assuming that I am understanding how Consecration works. Apparently a lot of people on the translation team weren't entirely too sure either, and they didn't exactly know how to translate this. So hopefully I'm understanding this right. We'll have to see when the character finally comes out. I'll be making a couple videos on him and then eventually a guide once I think I have a good grasp on him. So definitely look forward to that. This should be coming out in February with the new patch hitting and with the new servers. I am very excited for that. So hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that. I believe that's all I really want to say about this character. I found it interesting that he was hand. Just a guy that slaps people. I was kind of hoping it was blunt so I could joke that you're smacking people with the incense burner, but you know what? I'll take a priest that slaps people. I am more than happy with that. So I'll see you guys in the next video.